Today we're taking a look at the cPanel Zone Editor. It's how you manage your DNS records. I'll show you how to add and edit DNS records and show you a quick tip with hosting remote email in cPanel. From your GreenGeeks account, click cPanel. Under the Domains section, look for Zone Editor. Here is where all of your DNS zone records are managed for every domain that you have added to cPanel. Here we can see our main domain and a separate second domain that I've added. Let's go ahead and look at the records for the main domain first. Here's where you will see the actual DNS records for your domain name. Don't worry about what each of these individual records do right now. Just remember that this is where you can locate your DNS records. You don't often need to come in here to manage your DNS settings, but you may find yourself in here every once in a while. If we go back to Domains, we can click Manage on a completely new domain, which is a separate domain. And you can see the DNS records look very much similar, very much the same. So what if we want to add a new record? If you look on the right side, click Add Record. The default will be an A record, which is one of the most common types of records to add. For example, say we are setting up a new server and we just want to call it server for this domain, and we're going to migrate this website to a new server. So for this, we'll call it server. And if we hit tab or leave the box, you'll see the rest of the domain name is auto-filled for you. So all we have to do is enter the server IP address and click Save Record. Allow a moment for the system to update. And if we go all the way down to the bottom, you'll see our new record, server.acompletelynewdomain.com. Now there are many other types of records you can add, such as A records, quad A records, CNAMEs, MX records, TXT records. All these things just set different aspects of your domain name within DNS that help identify your ownership of your domain or tell systems which IP addresses to resolve each of the host names within your domain to. So now that you have a basic understanding of DNS records, let me show you a common use case here. An often used case is to point your email to a remote hosting provider. Here's how you would do that. If I go to ronecosite.com and click Add MX Record, let's just say priority 0, and the destination is your remote mail ronecosite.com, or whatever your actual MX records are. They would be whatever your mail host has provided to you, and click Add an MX Record. Now what we need to do is delete the default MX records. So if we click Manage, and we look for MX records, you can click the filter here at the top left, and you will see two records, the one we just added and the default one. You would want to delete the default one. And then now we need to do one more thing. Go back to the cPanel homepage. Under the email section, click Email Routing. Now let's select the domain we are working with, in this case ron-ecosite.com. And we want to select Remote Mail Exchanger and click Change. This is an important setting that tells cPanel that email for your domain is hosted on a remote server, and this will help make sure all of your email is correctly delivered to your remote MX records. Now you know how to manage your DNS records in cPanel. I even showed you a quick tip regarding hosting remote email. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe on your way out, and I will see you in the next one.